Right, hello people of the world, as Rob would say. I wanted to show you a little bit about the geography that I've set you and show you a few little things. So if you have a look at the screen a minute, you can see in the folders section that we've been looking at before, I'm going to go on the geography one. I've added a new file today called Geography Tips, which, if I just open that for you, you can see eventually that I've just put some little ideas about how you might learn it, because it's a different sort of learning from what you normally do when you're learning something off by heart and you've got lots of different countries to learn about. So some little ideas are there for you. Then I'm going to take you back to the geography folder and talk you through it. So if you go on this one, that's the link to the quiz itself. And so you've got all of those countries, and I know a lot of you have had a go at it already. And I just want to talk to you about some strategies that I've used when I've been learning how to do it. So I'm going to click on Play Quiz, and this is telling me how much time I've got, and this is telling me how many of the countries I've identified out of 47. Alright, so the first thing is, I would start by doing the really easy ones to recognise. So until you're really familiar with them. So Italy's really nice. It's come up with that one first, but it doesn't always come up the same order. So Italy's easy because it's the boot shape, so I can go for that one. Now Hungary, you might think, well, I know it's one of these here, but actually it's a little bit difficult to identify that one. But if you go on this one, you can skip that one and come back to it later. All right. Now Lithuania, that's another one of my top tips, because I know that it's one of these here, but I always get confused, is it this one or this one? So I had a way of remembering it. I know one of them's Latvia and the other one's Lithuania, and actually Latvia comes first in the alphabet, so it's the first one up there, so that's Latvia and that's Lithuania. So you might use the alphabetical order or something like that to help you remember. Now it's got Kosovo, and I know, again, well, I know which one it is, it's one of those down there, but that's one that you might want to skip to start with. France, nice and easy, really big one, just across the channel. Okay, Albania, another one to skip for now. Cyprus isn't too bad, because it's quite easy to find it down here. Austria. Now I'm going to do that one, I'm going to deliberately get it wrong, okay, just so that you can see. So supposing, I know that's Hungary, but supposing I click there, well, it's going to tell me that, isn't it? So at that point I might think, okay, I'm going to pause, I'm not going to rush. I'm going to think, okay, I've got France, Italy, Austria, and I might say that to myself quite a few times. I might say France, Italy, Austria, France, Italy, Austria, so that it helps me to remember just by repeating that out loud to myself. Alright, so Czechia, and then, oh look, there's Latvia. Well, we already know where that one is because it's up there. Netherlands, quite distinctive because it's there. And I'm going to skip some of these. United Kingdom, fairly easy. Germany, nice and big. Turkey, massive down here. And then you've got some of these little tiny ones, and I'm going to skip that. I'm going to go to Moldova, actually, that was one I wanted. So there I've got another strategy, because I find that one really difficult because I've barely heard of the country. And I know it's this one, and the way I learnt that one is that I think of it as being something that hangs over. Can you see it sort of dribbles down? So it hangs down over Moldova, hangs down over Romania, so I know that one. So that's another strategy that you might want to use. And then skip some more. Spain's pretty easy, that's that one. Now Finland. Now Finland, Sweden and Norway are these three. They're all called Scandinavia, but Finland, Norway and Sweden are sometimes a little bit difficult to remember which order they come in. And I remember it as NSF, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Sweden even, Norway, Sweden, Finland, and I just remember the NSF, and that tells me what order they come in. So that's another little strategy, a little mnemonic that you might use. Alright, and then at that point you might think, actually I just want to do all those again. There's nothing wrong with that. You can then go back and you can pause it. You can go back and resume it, and if you want to you can just refresh it and start the whole thing again. Obviously they'll be in a different order, but there's no problem with that. So I hope that helps you find some little ways of remembering it and getting better. Remember, it doesn't matter where you are when you start. I'm expecting your percentage to be quite low. If I thought you knew it all, I wouldn't have set it. So you're going to have a little go at just getting better, and celebrate improving and learning. All right, good luck with that, and I look forward to seeing how you do over the next few days. See you tomorrow.